Hello guys, the Geotrix1 here. I know I usually do gaming videos and videos related to gaming, but today I want to try something different. So I found 50 Shades Grey at my house for some reason, I don't know who's reading it, and I decided to do a little extract for you guys. It's probably been done to death before, but you know, I want to try myself. So this happens in the middle of page 134. I just skimmed the pages for the dirty bits, and I found something juicy here. So this may take a long time, so without further ado, let's dive right into this thrilling novel. My voice husky. I think I will. Move forward, he orders. He strips out of his PJ pants and climbs in behind me. The water rises as he sits and pulls me against his chest. He places his long legs over mine, his knees bent and his ankles level with mine, and he pulls his feet apart, opening my legs. I gasp in surprise. His nose is in my hair and he inhales deeply. You smell so good, Anastasia. A tremor runs through my whole body. I am naked, in a bath, with Christian Grey. He's naked. If someone had told me I'd be doing this when I woke up in this hotel suite yesterday, I would not have believed them. He reaches for a bottle of body wash from the built-in shelf beside the bath and squirts some into his hand. He rubs his hands together, creating a soft, foaming lather. As he closes his hands around my neck and starts to rub the soap into my neck and shoulders. Massaging firmly with his long, strong fingers, I groan. His hands feel good. You like that? I can almost hear a smile. His moves down my arms. He moves down my arms. Fuck! Then beneath them to my underarms, washing gently. I'm so glad Kate insisted I shave. His hands glide across to my breasts. And I inhale sharply as his fingers encircle them and start kneading gently. Taking no prisoners, my body bows instinctively, pushing my breasts into his hands. My breasts into his hands. My nipples are tender. Very tender, no doubt. From his less than delicate treatment of them last night. Oh! He doesn't linger long and he glides his hands down to my stomach and belly. My breathing increases and my heart is racing. His growing erection presses against my behind. It's such a turn on, knowing that it's my body making him feel this way. Ha! Not your mind, my subconsciousness sneers. I shake off the unwelcome thought. He stops and reaches for a washcloth as I pant against him, wanting, needing. My hands rest on his firm, muscular thighs, squirting more soap onto the washcloth. He leans down and washes between my legs. I hold my breath, his fingers skillfully stimulating me through the cloth. It's heavenly, and my hips start moving at their own rhythm, pushing against his hand. As the sensations take over, I tilt my head back, my eyes rolling to the back of my head. My mouth slack and I groan. The pressure is building slowly inside me. Oh my! Feel it, baby! Christian whispers into my ear, and very gently grazes my earlobe with his teeth. Feel it for me. My legs are pinned in fuck. This book's messing me up. By his to the side of the bath, holding me prisoner, giving him easy access to this most private part of myself. Oh, please, I whisper. I try to stiffen my legs as my body goes rigid. I am in a sexual thrill to this man, and he doesn't let me move. I think you're clean enough now, he murmurs, and he stops. What? No! My breathing is ragged. What are you stopping? I gasp. Because I have other plans for you, Anastasia. What? Oh my, but that's not fair. Turn around. I need washing too, he murmurs. Oh! Turning to face him, I'm shocked to find he has his erection firmly in his grasp. My mouth drops open. I want you to become well acquainted, on first terms if you will, with my favourite and most cherished part of my body. I'm very attached to this. It's so big and growing. His erection is above the waterline. The water lapping at his hips. I glance up at him and come to face with his wicked grin. He's enjoying my astounded expression. I realise that I'm staring. I swallow. That was inside me. It doesn't seem possible. He wants me to touch him. Okay, bring it on. I smile at him and reach for the body wash, squirting some soap onto my hand. I do as he's done, lathering the soap into my hands until they are foamy. Fuck, I've lost where I am. I do not take my eyes off his. My lips are parted to accommodate my breathing. Very deliberately, I gently bite my bottom lip, and then run my tongue across it. Tracing where my teeth have been, his eyes are serious and dark, and they widen as my tongue skims my lower lip. I reach forward and place one of my hands around him, mirroring how he's holding himself. His eyes close briefly. Wow, feels much firmer than I expected. I squeeze, and he places his hand over mine. Like this, he whispers, and he moves his hand up and down with a firm grip around my fingers, and my fingers tighten around him. He closes his eyes again, and his breath hitches in his throat. When he opens them again, his gaze is scorching molten grey. That's right, baby! He releases my hand, leaving me to continue alone, and closes his eyes as I move up and down his length. His length? Oh, I don't question this. He flexes his hips slightly into my hand. Reflexively, I grasp him tighter. A low groan escapes from deep within his throat. Fuck my mouth. I remember him pushing his thumb into my mouth and asking me to suck hard. His mouth drops open as his breathing increases. I lean forward while he has his eyes closed and place my lips around him and she sucks, okay? Running my tongue over the tip. Whoa, Anna! His eyes fly open and I suck harder. He's hard and soft at once, like still encased in velvet, and surprisingly tasty, salty, and smooth. Okay, before I go anywhere, that sounds like something you'd hear in a commercial or advert here. Okay, I'm gonna read this in an advert voice again. He's hard and soft at once, like still encased in velvet, and surprisingly tasty, salty and smooth. Mr. Gray's cock. Available in stores now. Okay, sorry, I should continue. Christ, he groans. And he closes his eyes again. Moving down, I push him into my mouth. He groans again. Ha! My inner goddess is thrilled. I can do this! I can fuck him! With my mouth. I twirl my tongue around the tip again, and he flexes and raises his hips. His eyes are open now, blistering with heat. His teeth are clenched as he flexes again. And I push him deeper into my mouth, supporting myself on his thighs. I feel my leg tense beneath his hands. He reaches up and grabs my pigtails and really starts to really move. Pigtails? How old is she? Fucking 8. Oh. This book, I'm probably going to insult people because I know people like this book for some... Oh, I don't know. Oh baby, that feels good, he murmurs. I suck harder, flicking my tongue across the head of his impressive erection. Wrapping my teeth behind my lips, I clamp my mouth around him. His breath hisses between his teeth and he groans. Jesus, how far can you go? He whispers. I pull him deeper into my mouth so I can feel him at the back of my throat and then to the front again. My tongue swirls around at the end. He's my very own Christian Grey flavoured popsicle. I suck harder and harder, pushing him deeper and deeper, swirling my tongue around and around. I had no idea giving pleasure could be such a turn on. Watching him writhe subtly with my carnal longing. My inner goddess is doing the murder with salsa moves. Anastasia, I'm going to come in your mouth. His breathy tone is warning. If you don't want me to, stop now. He thrusts his hips again. His eyes are wide and wary, and filled with delicious need for me, need for my mouth. Oh my! His hands are really gripping my hair. I can do this! I push even harder, and in the moment of extraordinary confidence, I bare my teeth. It tips him over the edge. He cries out and stills, and I can feel the warm, salty liquid oozing down my throat. I swallow quickly. And on that amazing cliffhanger, I am going to end there. I'll do a dramatic closing of the book. Thank you for listening, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this because this video while reading was awful. But thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. But I probably won't do this ever again.